What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your Chaartist. Today is 16th October 2025, local time 9:14 a.m. right now. I will be analyzing Tesla. Okay, I am on Tesla daily charts. If you do like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist, and I will be discussing the price action. Okay, and might discuss a little bit about the momentum indicator, which is the RSI. Other than that, solely I will be discussing price action and why did I say I will be discussing why did I say 350 is a level where we need to buy. Okay, logically. And honestly telling you, I have got no option positions, no stock positions, and I don't really care. The thing is, I wanted to go all time high. Other than that, if it goes up, I'm not going to lose anything. Okay, because I started trading here. I've posted everything. Okay. Anyways, let's discuss the price action here and what my plan is. I'm going to discuss that. Okay. Let's start. Firstly, if you will see, I'll go on yearly time frame, and if you will see here, I don't see nothing of quality. Okay, there is a poor demand zone here, but I don't think it's good enough. Now here, this I'm gonna draw a line here. I do see a half yearly demand zone. Okay, now the only problem with this, I'm gonna leave this line as is. The only problem with this demand zone is that I don't have a closing here. Okay, if I do draw another line, I'll change the color to red. Okay, this candle for this half yearly demand zone didn't close above this red line because this red line is telling us that selling came from here, right? And from 416 it did a low of 106 or whatever, right? So you need to understand this, there is selling here, and price was not able to close above it. That's it, that's all I'm looking for. That is why I was like, no, there's no point going into earnings with a lot of positions. All right, video is going to be very very interesting, and yeah, if you like trading, then you will love whatever I'm telling you here. Okay, now I'm going to lower the time frame to quarterly. Okay, on quarterly there is one level here. Okay, I'll put box here, one is here, and let's mark it as QDZ. Where is Q? Okay, here. Okay, let's mark it as QDZ, and then another one is right here. Okay, right here, because now we can see it has been formed. This is the beauty of price action, because it tells you where institution is buying. Okay, now the thing is, understand this. Let me hide this. This was a demand zone. I just told you that it never closed, but that doesn't change that, it also went from the lows of 182 to the highs of what, 488, 490, right? So there was an imbalance right here. Now price comes, this was formed, and price came down with this red candle into this zone, and it started going up. Of course, there was a trade here, right? That is why it started going up. I am not trading currently. I'm not into Tesla because I feel that it can come down to 350ish, and it would make me a lot of money. Now you cannot deny the fact that it has gone into this level and now it's trying to go up. Okay, but I told you clearly, this demand zone doesn't have a closing above these levels. All right, now let's lower to quarterly and let's turn on the drawings. Okay, now when price was coming down from 490, okay, it has actually missed this level, which is very very important. It has missed this level. Okay, that is why price started consolidating. If price would have hit this level, it would have been amazing, but it never touched this level. It has actually missed this level. So always keep this level in mind. And the level is 197ish. Okay, don't forget this level ever. Okay, now let's go on lower time frame here. Okay, and as you can see, price is actually inside this supply zone. I'll draw lines here. Okay, I'll move this red line which I actually drew for closing. I'm going to move it to here, And then I'm going to draw another line right here. So price is inside this supply zone of monthly time frame. I am on monthly time frame, and I'm rounding it up and down to the numbers for the supply zone. If you look here, 390, 490, $100 move. That is why price is consolidating here now. Now it is actually collecting buying, selling pending orders. Okay, price goes in here with a lot of buying pressure, and then it started collecting selling orders. That is why it is consolidating here now. Okay, so now what can happen here is, look very logically, focus on the screen, and you will understand what can happen. Okay, so if price goes up from here, let it go, it will form another level, we'll buy more from here only. Okay, if it's gonna go up, you will see the footprint of institutions here, and then we'll buy more. Now the thing is, market is live right now, that is why it is moving. Okay, so now price is inside monthly supply zone, these two red lines, and price can definitely come back to monthly demand zone as well. I'm going to switch the time frame to quarterly. There is a quarterly supply demand zone right here, right? Right, like this. Okay, right here, right? I'm going to lower the time frame to monthly again. Price is inside monthly supply zone, and there is another demand zone which is right here for the time frame of monthly. This is the monthly demand zone which is right here. Correct? Price is currently inside monthly supply zone, and it can come back to monthly demand zone. This is how it works. Okay, if you will watch other analysis, you will see that every single monthly demand zone is being respected in Tesla. Okay, now the thing is, it is consolidating, as I've explained you that it is trying to collect selling orders from here. It looks like now, if it goes up, no problem. I am more than happy for price to go, because you remember September 11th, I actually got the breakout and I exited at 390, and then I entered again. I was posting a lot of trades. Now I've got zero positions in Tesla. Okay, now the thing is, from monthly supply zone, it can come back to monthly demand zone, which is around here 334. Okay, price is currently at 430, 450, whatever, it is moving up and down. But it can come down. Very much possibility is that it can come down here. Now if I lower the time frame to weekly, this was the breakout. Okay, that happened on exactly, I'll lower the time frame to daily, and you will understand that it actually happened on September 11th. So actually there was a consolidation right here, and I've lowered the time frame to daily. So from this red candle on 5th June, there was a consolidation for 97 days. Okay, and you see these two candles, this one on June 4th and then June 5th. This is where Elon Musk and Trump were fighting. The news came here and then it gapped down for $72. Okay, and I clearly said I am buying here with an understanding that it can come down here and here as well. But it was all pre-planned. I never bought, I always, whenever I'm going long, I manage my risk and then go in. Okay, this is a poor level. Okay, but there is a buying imbalance here. Okay, so after this candle, price is going up, hitting this supply, coming down, testing every single demand and supply, and then it formed a pattern like this. I am on daily time frame. Let's make it very, very clear. Okay. So then it formed a pattern like this. Let's change the color to say blue, whatever, so that we understand we are on daily time frame. Okay. And then like this, I'll change it to blue again. Okay. Daily time frame. And it started narrowing its range, and then we saw a breakout on, look at the bottom, September 11th. I was traveling, I was in Montreal, by the way. So I remember I was traveling, and then I exited. Why did I exit? I exited because of this particular supply zone. And wait, you see this supply zone right here? Okay, and even if you don't know demand and supply, fine, If you want to know more about it, you can leave me a text, and I do take price action batches. I can explain it to you. There are 15 sessions, whatever. I'm not going to discuss that, but just leave a message. But let's read the candle here. So fall, and then look at this. I'm on weekly time frame. So this candle actually opened here, then it started going up. So that means buyers were there, right? And then it came down and closed here. So buyers went up till here, but then they were pushed down, and then after the fight, the fall happened. Okay, so there was a supply zone right here, and that is why I exited. And remember this red line, this red line right here, this is actually for monthly time frame. So that is why monthly supply zone and weekly supply zone were coinciding. So weekly supply zone was actually coinciding inside the monthly supply zone. That, and I was traveling, so that is why I exited at 390, and I should have done it at 395, but whatever, right? $5 is not a big deal. But again, I caught the whole move, exited, and then fine, right? Now the thing is, it is actually inside monthly supply zone, the price right now, and I'm on weekly time frame. Look at how it is forming the candles. Okay, it either needs to go up or it needs to come down. If you are trying to do options, okay, you might make money by fluke either way. I don't really care. But I'm telling you, it is picking up selling orders. And again, don't forget in the beginning, I have explained you that price was actually moving from half yearly demand zone where I couldn't find, first of all, a closing from price. Second of all, this quarterly demand zone was missed around 197. Don't forget that. Okay. So that is why it price is dancing. If price would have hit this demand zone, then price wouldn't have danced like the way it is dancing right now. Okay. Now understand the process now. It can go up. I cannot, I'll have to be transparent. It can go up. But why did I exit? I am a rule based trader. I don't really care about price making all time high, and I don't want to have mini heart attacks. Simple as that. Okay, I'm not gonna butt my head in a wall, which is very powerful. I can see there is a wall here, and it looks decent enough to destroy all my capital. Not all, like the capital involved in Tesla. So why would I trade here? Okay, let it go up. I will, if it's gonna go up, fine. I will trade it if there is a level here, or I will wait for these levels for now. This is the beauty of price action. Till now, if you do remember, I have not discussed any single indicator at all. Indicators are lagging. They are actually derived from closing prices, every single indicator. Okay, now understand the trade. Let's talk about the trade. So price is inside monthly supply zone, and price can come back into monthly demand zone, which is starting from here, 334. All right, I'm gonna go on weekly time frame trend to check the trend is up. Even on monthly, if you will see, trend is up. Okay, so trend is with me on, like, monthly, weekly, and even on daily. Okay, and now the executions which I do see, there is a demand zone on daily time frame right here. I'm going to change the color so that we don't get confused. Then there is another one right here which is actually coinciding with your monthly demand zone. There are back to back demand zones right here, and every single demand zone is very powerful. Okay, and then when it was coming down here, it actually missed this level. So you do see back to back four demand zones now on daily time frame. But how to trade this? Okay, so right now I'm not holding any positions in Tesla. The moment it's going to come and hit this level right here at 351, let's go here. Let's go, because the rally, if you understand this, if you try to read the candles here, so this candle came down, then they were fighting here, and look at this candle. This candle opened here, went up, then came down and made a low, and then it finally closed here. After this candle, rally happened. So pending orders are starting from right here, 351. So I'll put my order. First order is already there. It's at 351. I don't care if it comes there or not. I'm explaining you the trade, okay? And the best scenario would be to enter from the middle of these two levels, which is around 340 to 340. I'm gonna enter firstly here. I'm telling you right away. If it comes here, I will enter here. I don't care if it goes all time high. Okay, I'm not gonna enter here. Then I'm gonna enter right here. This is my pre-committed plan. I'm just letting you know right away how I'm gonna trade. I'm not gonna touch these two levels, and I will I will see how price is moving, and if I know price can come definitely till 334. I know that. Okay, it's gonna take the support of monthly demand zone most likely. Okay, now I don't want to miss the entry because this is very, very, very powerful level. But usually the behavior of Tesla is that it moves from the lower levels. Anyways, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. If you have the patience in you, enter from this level. You will get a better RR. But now understand what's the plan. Okay, I'm going to enter at 351 and then I will re enter here. And if it starts accumulating here, somewhere here, when it comes here, like it is accumulating right here inside the supply zone, I will go for options. I will buy calls. I'm openly telling you, I will look into IV. If the IV is low, I will start buying calls. And now I will look for all-time high because understand, remember these two lines. These two lines are actually telling us that we are into monthly supply zone. Okay, from monthly supply zone price, I am saying that price can come to monthly demand zone, which is starting from this line 334. I will start adding at 351. Okay, now if price comes here and it starts to accumulate like it is accumulating inside monthly supply zone, okay, if it does the same thing and starts accumulating inside monthly demand zone with low IV, I will check the IV for Tesla as well. If the IV is low, boom, what I'm going to do is I will let theta pass away here. I know how Tesla behaves. And then I will see a consolidation here and then we will see a breakout for all time highs. Best scenario. Let it do all time high right now from earnings. I don't trade news. Okay. But if it's going to come here, it's not going to sit here. Trust me. Like the way it is sitting here, it won't sit here. But I am not trading Tesla at all. I'm not going into Tesla's earnings because I'm not a greedy person and I understand what can happen. I completely understand it can go all time high. 50% possibilities it can go all time high. I don't really care. Okay, will I be able to hold it through 500s? No, I know that because I know prices inside monthly supply zone. So I don't want to be in that mental torture. I don't usually do that. I know that. And then I'm gonna come here when price is gonna come here. I will trade even after if after 6 months price is gonna come here. I will trade because every single candle that has formed in Tesla, you can check it date by date. Okay, I know how it has been forming. I know I have been through all of this price action. So I know how it can behave. And this is my plan. Okay, very, very important. I am not trading Tesla for earnings. Okay, I'm not trading Tesla for earnings. Simple as that. Firmly telling you. If you did like the analysis, make sure to follow me, the Chartist, here on TradingView. Okay, and I am available here. And if you have any questions related to demand or supply, let me know. I'm openly telling you there are 15 classes depending, and there are 2 hour sessions. Okay, and it's very important that if you're liking trading, if you want to know in-depth trading, I know what I'm doing. I know how things work out. I'm openly telling you, and you can contact me, leave a message, and it is no promotion. I'm not promoting myself. I'm posting trades for free. I don't charge for trades. Okay, if you are interested in learning, then we can sit and talk. Anyways, I've explained you my trade plan. Entry one, entry two. I'm not touching these two levels. Boom. All right. If you like the analysis, make sure to follow me, the Chartist here. My name is Seth. I'm the Chartist here who's talking to you right now. And I will be back with the analysis of Amazon most likely today. All right. Take care. Have a wonderful trading day ahead. Bye bye.